The snow fell in soft, silent sheets that night, the kind that muffled everything, the noise, the world, the pain. Daniel sat on the cold park bench, his fingers trembling, his breath coming out in white clouds. Beside him sat a little girl bundled in a pink coat, her small hands cupped together as if trying to catch the flakes before they melted. Her name was Lily. She was 7, with eyes that still carried wonder, even though life had already shown her things no child should see. Daniel looked at her, trying to memorize every freckle, every dimple, the way her hair curled beneath her hat. It had been a long time since they had been together like this, father and daughter, alone, quiet, almost peaceful. Too long. Daniel had once been the kind of man people admired. Hard-working, kind, with a laugh that could fill a room. But after his wife, Emma, passed away 3 winters ago, everything in him had frozen. He started drinking, not much at first, just enough to take the edge off. But grief doesn't fade when you drown it, it waits. It waits until you forget who you were before the pain. He lost his job. Then the house. Then custody. That night, he had been allowed one supervised visit. 1 hour in the park with Lily before the social worker came back. It should have been a simple thing, a father's time with his daughter, but when you've lost so much, even an hour feels like eternity slipping through your fingers. They built a tiny snowman together. Lily laughed when Daniel pretended to give it a voice, making it talk in a silly accent. For a brief moment, he saw the sparkle in her eyes, the same sparkle Emma used to have when she looked at him across their kitchen table, but then the laughter faded. Lily's hands dropped to her lap. Her breath came out shaky. "Daddy," she said softly. "Yes, baby?" She looked at him for a long moment, her eyes full of something he couldn't quite name. "You forgot me." Daniel froze. Her voice wasn't angry, it was gentle, almost forgiving. But those 3 words pierced deeper than any knife could. "You forgot me when Mommy went to heaven," she whispered, looking down at the snow. "You stopped calling. You stopped coming. You didn't want to see me anymore." His chest ached as the truth slammed into him. He had spent years trying to forget his pain, but in doing so, he'd forgotten the one person who still needed him. He fell to his knees in front of her. "Lily, I never wanted to forget you. I didn't know how to keep going without her. Every time I looked at you, I saw her, and it hurt so much." She looked up, tears glistening on her lashes. "But I needed you, Daddy." Daniel's hands trembled as he reached out and took her tiny fingers into his. "I know, baby. I know. And I'm so sorry." They stayed there like that, kneeling in the snow, 2 broken hearts trying to thaw each other out. For the first time in years, Daniel didn't run from the pain. He faced it with her. When the social worker came to pick Lily up, Daniel didn't beg or fight. He simply promised, "I'll get better. I'll come back for you." And he did. The months that followed were the hardest of his life. He checked into rehab. He attended every meeting. He worked double shifts to pay for counseling and a small apartment. Every night, before he went to sleep, he whispered her name like a prayer. Lily. 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 A year later, the judge gave him another chance. Partial custody. The first thing he did was take her back to that same park. The snow fell again, soft and quiet. They built another snowman, but this time there was no silence between them, only laughter, only warmth, and when she reached out her mittened hand to hold his, Daniel felt something deep inside him come alive again. He realized that love doesn't die when someone leaves. It only waits for you to remember it. So if you're watching this right now and there's someone in your life you've drifted away from, a child, a parent, a friend, don't wait for the snow to fall before you reach out. Don't let pain make you forget love, because sometimes the people we think we've lost are still waiting for us, just to remember them. If this story touched your heart, hit that like button.